And for more on the low-cost airline sector, I spoke with Adrian Hamilton Manns. He's the Managing Director of Asia for Radixx International, a passenger service software. And he's also a speaker at this year's World Low-Cost Airlines Congress. I started by asking him why budget airlines need their own Congress.
It is intention for the airlines to get together with suppliers, with vendors, with the airlines and with each other to exchange ideas and concepts about efficiencies, how you can actually save money and how you can drive a better passenger experience for the low-cost airlines around the globe, which is now obviously a major part of air travel.
Well, Adrian, the premise of low-cost airlines has been no frills, no peanuts, no pillows. You're just basically paying for the price of the ticket. But recently, we've seen the major airliners go this route, that they've adopted your business model, cutting it down to paying extras for legroom, for baggage, for blankets and such. So how do you remain competitive when they're adopting your strategy?
The major difference is obviously in technology. Established airlines, what we term legacy carriers, they have established old technology that's actually been around for many, many decades and almost a quarter of a century or more. The low-cost airlines that are generally by definition young startup airlines, less than 10 years of age, they have modern technology that allows them to actually be more customer focused and customer centric, which is what Radixx helps them do.
So let's focus on this technology. What differentiates it in terms of the low-cost airlines and the legacy carriers?
So you have a lot of differences. The legacy airlines establishments obviously built around a massive amount of data that involves exchanges between airlines and through international exchanges. Low-cost airlines are built around the simplicity of moving passengers from A to B. Choices now are made by passengers, not so much about price, but on how an airline recognizes and rewards them. So airline customer management systems, the customer resource management, all of those items about how you identify and register a customer become far more prevalent in the current environment and are far easier to do with the current technology platforms. You take our versions that are based on Oracle, they are modern HTML#, they are HTML5 versions of systems that in the legacy carriers are 30+ years old that use like SQL green screen command prompts.
Lower oil, that has helped boost bottom lines across the industry. Oil at around $45, $46 a barrel, about 60% down from the highs it hit in June of 2014. Why are these costs not being passed on to consumers?
It's a very good question. The fundamental is that with the drop in fuel prices, yes, it has had an impact on an airline's bottom line. Airlines have gone from losing lots of money to now actually being break even or just slightly profitable. The majority of airlines have always been struggling with profitability. The aviation sector has had a weak bottom line as recognized by IATA. And now with the drop in oil prices, it's actually had a release of pressure onto the market. You'll still not see the profits being passed through to the consumer in the sense of reduced values of fares beyond what you see at the moment. But fares are already very, very low. I think on real term basis, they are nearly 20% down on where they were 2 years before.
We've seen a lot of consolidation in the airline industry. Do you expect that trend to continue?
Well, I would imagine that you'll see within any industry that you'll see both consolidation and in growth. And in Asia, which is obviously my area of experience and focus, you see a great level of growth that happens throughout the region. There are new airlines starting, there are existing airlines that are growing and that are actually expanding rapidly. Yet on the other side, where you see more established markets such as Europe and North America, where you will obviously see some consolidation, like we've seen recently with Virgin America and with Alaska. So you'll see a combination of both. But overall, the aviation market will continue to grow as low fares, as new airlines start to emerge through each of the different regions, and fares continue to basically reach out to more and more of the traveling population.
In terms of what can we expect in the future?
You'll see is a lot more tie-in between the customer platforms, understanding what the customer wants, and the technology platforms of the airline, which is delivering what the customer asks for. Too many times airlines and many industries for that matter, are guilty of being prescriptive in their choices. They choose what they get. And now you're seeing a very, very definite segmentation of the market where customers are designing their travel experience, they're deciding what they want to buy, what they do not want to buy, and how they want to do it. And obviously, technology platforms such as Radixx are built around enabling this very thing to happen.